So in today's video, we're going to be going over a few ways to get RELL coins really fast, and why I say do this now. They might expire pretty soon, and some methods may get fixed. But before we get into the video, make sure to drop a like and drop a sub. And without further ado, let's get right to the methods. So the first method we're going to talk about is going to be codes. Now this method is the way, this is kind of why I'm saying do this now, because we don't exactly know when this is going to expire. This could expire, tomorrow, next week. But right now, the codes are giving about 30 to 40k RELL coins, and I'll post all the codes on the screen right now, so just enter those in. They're relatively pretty new, so I think they were posted like maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago, and they're still active. I just used them, so I don't know how long they're going to be active for, so make sure you definitely use them while you still can. Alright, so for the next method, this is going to be open world. Now, this is still a pretty good one. This is kind of the second best, not the first best, and I'm going to talk about the first best in a second, but open world is still a solidly pretty good way to get RELL coins in Shindo life. All you have to do is become a Hokage and just AFK for like 5 minutes and just keep swapping. You already probably know this method. A lot of other YouTubers have talked about it, but it's still a relatively good method, especially if you don't have a good bloodline and you can't do the other method we're talking about, and especially if you've used all the codes already. So just keep that in mind. Open world, this kind of works better, and you need some luck with this method as well, so it's not as efficient as the method we're about to talk about. And speaking of that method, let's talk about the next one, which is going to be dungeon. Now dungeon is bottom line the best way to get RELL coins in Shindo life right now. It's the method. All you have to do is that you have to go into dungeon, pick easy mode, and just farm from there, because you get about 200 RELL coins each time, and you only have to go about to wave 8, and then the boss will spawn. And that sounds difficult and that sounds time consuming, but you think if you do this 10, 20, 30 times, and if you can do it on hard, which is a little bit more difficult, but if you are really overpowered, you can make even more RELL coins, and you could do probably about 20, 30, 40k RELL coins a day if you grind this out really well. And some things I will recommend with dungeon, because with dungeon it's kind of unique because it's kind of an AoE sort of thing. So if you've got like a snake or like the slug, which would be really good, really anything AoE would work. Let me think here. Shadow would be pretty good. Code Gaiden would be good. Shindai Rengoku would be good. You're really looking for bloodlines and abilities that have huge AoE that can hit a lot of targets at once. This is going to be efficient and it will work, but my recommendations, get the slug, pretty much just spam that, because that is going to work pretty easily. So if you can do that, you're going to be in a pretty good spot. Another couple tips I want to talk about with dungeon is going to be, you have to kind of be patient with this one, because it does take some time, but if you're patient, you can get a ton of RELL coins. And of course, always be on the lookout for more codes, and just make sure you enter those codes. And I can't stress this enough. Even I thought I entered all the codes in, and I clearly didn't, so I got some free RELL coins. So just make sure you enter all of those in, because there's only like, I think 3 codes or 4 codes that work. I'll post all of them, and if those don't work, I'll post some others in the comments below. But also, just a quick note, going into a private server with dungeon is not a good idea. That won't really work. You need other players, and it can be extremely competitive when it comes to who gets the top. So it's really random, so you could make, I don't know, about maybe 1,000 RELL coins every hour or so, but with dungeon you can easily make 3 times that amount in probably an hour if you really grind this, especially if you have the 2 times RELL coin game pass. That is going to help, and I don't recommend spending Robux, but if you can spend the Robux, it is going to really help with the RELL coins in Shindo life. So if you're kind of new to this game and you don't really know what RELL coins is, I'm going to kind of quickly break it down. RELL coins can give you a RELL coin shop, which you can unlock bloodlines. It's kind of really easy, so that's just a quick explanation if you don't know what that is. A few bloodlines I would recommend that you should buy from this would be, of course, the ones that are meta. I just made a tier list if you want to check that out. That's going over some of the most meta bloodlines in Shindo life right now, so that's something you should probably check out. But also, the ones you should get is Code Gaiden, Shindai Rengoku, Minakaze's busted, Golden Jokai. Those are just a couple, because Golden Jokai is really good for PvP, but those are pretty much all my recommendations. I'm not sure if there's any other ways to get RELL coins. There might be some other ways, like AFK or quests, and those can be helpful in times, but really just focus on codes in dungeon. And if you want to try open world, let's say if you're new to the game, you can try open world, but I wouldn't bank on open world because it's very finicky, to be honest with you. But open world can be a solid option, especially if you have no good bloodline. So that's going to be the entire video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, drop a sub, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.